What's up, guys? VIP Shepherd here, bringing another video, and today we're going to talk about the ways to make money on GTA 5, like doing businesses, CO versus VIP. Okay, so I do VIP because I found it the most fastest way for me to make money, because I like to make my money and then get off the game, or get back on and make more money. So I have, things to do throughout my day and not just sitting and doing nothing. With businesses, you have to sit there for like 15 hours or however long you can grind. Like, doing businesses, you have to, and if you want to buy your supplies, you can, versus doing them. Obviously, people recommend buying them because that's way more efficient to buy your supplies than going out and doing it, because you could be making way more money if you just bought them, because you can just make other money instead, just sit there or go AFK and let it do all that if you're type of that. But you don't want to do that, because I personally don't think that's a good idea, because you're kind of making an electric bill go up just by sitting there doing nothing. So let me tell you what I do. I do VIP missions and client jobs because I found that personally for me to be the fastest way to make money, because I can make $500,000 in around 2 hours and 30 minutes. Now, I know that sounds bad, but it's not that bad, because what is it? In 13 minutes or so, doing it properly can get you around $90,000 if you do it. And I do missions in between them, so for two reasons. I don't know if people still do missions, but I do for two reasons. One, it cancels down the cooldown time for VIP missions and client jobs. The second one being is so I don't have to pay my bills. And third is, people may not know this, but it prevents you from going into bad sport lobbies. So if you just happen to be bored on the game, you can blow up people and not have a care in the world about getting into a bad sport, because if you get into a bad sport, you try hard and all that, and with doing missions, it decreases your chance of getting to a bad sport, because you're racking up points to prevent you from going into bad sport. So the more you know. And versus businesses, you have to grind the game all day for you to do a sale. Like, what is it? Bunker takes you around 2 hours and 30 minutes for one bar. Same thing with all the other businesses, except I think cocaine or something, or meth, whichever one gives you takes 5 hours to do. Now, if you have all that time, that's good for you. Then also, I know that you can make around assuming that you have all the time and you don't eat or sleep, that you can make $13 million in one day. Also, people do heists. I still do heists. I just do them with 2 people, because the maximum I'll go is 3. It's 3, because 4, I'm not splitting it 50 of 25 down the board, because what do you like? We can just split up in 2 teams, and you do a heist, I'll do a heist. So, and plus, you get more money if you split Doomsday and the 4. And plus, that just gets boring after a while, just doing the same thing over and over again. Same thing on GTA. Now the next thing is that people, I don't understand this, is people say that GTA gets boring after a while. It does, and how do you not get bored of this game? Easy. I set goals for myself in terms of money. Like right now, I'm at 250 something million. I plan to get up by the end of well, I can't say that. By the end of the summer, maybe. Yeah, by the end of summer, to try to get 100 million, so 350. That's possible if I run the game, play all the time. So what you do is you set goals for yourself, and if you get bored of the game, play a different game. You know, take breaks from it. You just can't be playing constantly, or just not get on that day. You know, like it's not that hard. Just be like, I don't really feel like playing. Don't take breaks. And yeah. Another thing another reason why I don't do businesses personally is because you spend money on let's say, because I would do crates, right? And if you do crates, you're spending 6 hours to fill up a large warehouse, which I would do, and you're spending $666,000. Okay, so with that is because what I would do. This is what I do. And this is what I think. I don't know if people do it, but I would, if I grind crates all day, would be before I sell, make my money back, or after I sell, depends on what you would do, is make that $666,000 back you just spent 6 hours doing. On top of that, the bills you're paying around like $15,000 per bills if you own every business in the game. Another thing is nightclub. My friends always ask me, why don't I do nightclub? I do nightclub. I just prefer to fill it up all the way to $1,690,000, because if I'm gonna, this is just my philosophy. If I'm gonna make money in one day, I have the capability, or I should say, I know that if I feel like making a certain amount of money, I'm going to make that money during that day. Like, if I spend my money on something, I'll make that money back in that day. Unless I spend like an absurd amount of money, like DLC money, or like $5 million in one day. With my method, I'm not going to make that money back in a day, but I will over time, maybe like 2 days, 3 days, because this is my logic too. This is another thing I think about, is why would I spend money when I just spent money to buy a vehicle, right? I understand it's called investing your money into something, but think about it. If I spend my money to make money that I lost, right, I'm technically digging myself more of a hole than I would be gaining. Because let's just say, let's go back to crates. If I fill up a large warehouse, which is $666,000, okay, on top of let's say I spent $2 million, right? So I would be losing more money, and I would have to make back $666,000 on top of what I lost that $2 million for, which like I said really isn't a profit due to the factor I am only getting $2.2 million out of a large warehouse. I don't do import-export because of the missions are kind of, in my opinion, the missions are stupid, right? And I think, personally, if I'm selling a car, right? I think I should get the commission price, not the price it says you're getting. Like the $180,000, because I mean, it's a car. And the same thing with like businesses too, because if you think about it like logically, I know it's a video game and Rockstar has a balance stuff, but if you think about it, cocaine is the stuff when it comes to drugs. Is a kilo of coke can run about $1 million or so. So I think we should be getting like if I want to do sell drugs, do gunnery, all that, I should be getting like an actual price, you know, not like what is it, like 800K, 800. I should be getting like 1.7 or something like that from my cocaine. And so I just want to know what you guys do to make money, because it's very interesting to me, nonetheless, to see what people do to make their own money, because like I said, this game gets boring. People like to I like to compare people's methods to improve my own, and hopefully to improve yours. So with that note, I'm gonna close off this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next video.